the thing with, let me explain something to you. Wait a minute, stop, time out.
Miss, I got light on.
Time
I got
out.
light. Miss,
All right, we're gonna send you out. Orosco, it appears we just saw you the other day.
Every day you see me, it's a great day.
I like the suit again.
The video opens in chaos. Judge Boyd immediately has to call for order. Stop, time out. Something's clearly not right. The defendant, Orosco, is already agitated, interrupting the proceedings before they even begin. The judge's calm but firm tone instantly reminds everyone who holds authority here. Who do you think is in the wrong here? The defendant for losing control, or the judge for stepping in so quickly?
Respect from the judge. Meanwhile, another individual gets a big win with their probation terms. Will they keep it together during San Antonio's wild Fiesta season? Stick around to see how it all unfolds, but trust us, you won't believe how this ends.
All right, what are we doing with Mr. Orosco?
Well, Your Honor, the state has tendered an offer. We are respectfully declining that offer. So
Okay, was the offer tendered today?
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 34 years old, miss.
All right, so what I do, I always give people a chance to think about the offer, especially when an offer is just tendered today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall you for a plea deadline date, and then we'll set you for a jury trial date.
So I'm trying to get. Well, I was trying to ask him if I can get the 10 years. No.
Things settle slightly as the discussion turns to Orosco's case. The state has made an offer, but his defense declines. Judge Boyd gives him a chance to think about it. A fair move. But then, out of nowhere, Orosco blurts out that he wants 10 years instead. The courtroom goes tense again. It's confusing, emotional, yet you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over. And why would someone ask for more time in prison? Is it anger, confusion, or something deeper?
Yeah.
The judge does not hear that.
Oh, so here's the thing with, let me explain something to you. Wait a minute, stop, time out.
Miss, I got light on. I got light. Miss,
All right, we're gonna send you out. So I want you to listen to me clearly. It is not my role to hear the facts in this case. What ends up happening, if you go to a jury trial, a jury will hear it. If you want a bench trial, then I will hear the facts of the case. That's how it works. I'm not allowed to hear your plea negotiations with the state and your defense counsel unless they want me to hear that, but that is not allowed.
The judge tries
Here's
to
the thing, sir,
control,
I understand.
explaining that she's not allowed to hear plea negotiations or facts of the case yet. She's teaching him how the system works, not punishing, but guiding. Still, Orosco can't calm down. He refuses to face her, saying the police lied to him and he's been mistreated for years. His pain is real, but his reaction is risky. Would you be able to hold your temper if you felt wrongly accused, especially in front of a judge?
And that you want to be out? I don't know why you're not facing me.
Because I'm mad, miss. Because
Yeah.
SCPD lied to me. They've been harassing me for 2 years.
So does he need an evaluation or no?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. We've been effectively been able to communicate.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing, because SAPD, according to you, lied to you, and because they treated you badly, that is no reason to disrespect the court. For example, the way you're treating me now, guess what? What if I were to say every inmate over there, because you treated me this way, I'm going to treat them badly, or I'm going to treat you badly because you're being disrespectful to the court? That would not be right. I don't do that. So don't do that to me. Do not, here's the thing, do not come to this court putting something on this court that somebody else did to you, because
Judge Boyd's patience is remarkable. She acknowledges his anger but reminds him, disrespecting the court isn't the answer. Her voice grows stronger. She compares his behavior to how unfair it would be if she treated inmates badly out of frustration. It's a teaching moment cloaked in authority. The message is clear. Justice requires respect from both sides. Do you think the judge handled this fairly, or should she have been tougher?
so what I am telling you, if you will listen, all right, take a deep breath and listen. The state and the defense, they negotiate, and the state offers whatever they offer. The defense will tell you what the offer is. I'm not allowed, because those plea negotiations are supposed to be confidential. I'm not allowed to get involved with that. I know from what you're telling me is that you want to tell me about your case and how these charges never should have been brought, or maybe they should be dismissed. At this point in the process, it is not my job to hear that. I'm not allowed to hear that yet, unless there's a motion to suppress, or unless you want to have a bench trial and you want me to hear it, or either I will hear it when you have a jury trial. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand the frustrations that people will have because you're at the jail. You don't feel like.
As Orosco continues, Judge Boyd calmly breaks it down. Don't bring anger from someone else into this courtroom. Her words cut deep. She explains that until a trial begins, she can't hear the facts. That's not her role yet. You can sense her trying to help him understand, even as his emotions spiral. This is one of those rare moments where discipline meets empathy. How often do you see a judge explain things this patiently to someone losing control?
You don't feel like these charges ever should have been brought. You don't feel like this case should have been indicted if people just had the facts. I understand. I understand your frustration, but do not take your frustration out on the court. I try to move these cases as quickly as possible. You have been here on January 2024, and then your court-appointed counsel was ill, so he asked it to be removed. So Mr. Arguelles was appointed, and I'm sure he got on your case as quickly as possible. He's just finished a murder trial. The state just gave you an offer today. So what's going to end up happening, and I want you to hear me clearly, this is going to be recalled for March 25th. You can either accept or reject the state's offer. If you choose to reject their offer, what is going to end up happening is we're going to get you a jury trial as quickly as possible. That's how things are going to flow here. Is there anything else?
Finally, Judge Boyd lays it all out. She reviews his case history. His lawyer was sick, delays happened, and the state just made its offer. But now she sets a clear path forward. He has until March 25th to accept or reject. If he refuses, they'll go to trial. It's fair, transparent, and firm. The storm settles. The courtroom can breathe again. If you were in Orosco's shoes, would you take the deal or risk it all on a jury trial?
All right. Thank you. Deputy Laura, why must I raise my voice?
You shouldn't have to, Judge.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know, Judge, sometimes that's the only way they understand. Yeah.
that's what my mom would say with us. And sometimes she would raise her voice, and my brother would say, now I understand. Johnny, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Aceves.
Service.
All right. I never know what to do with the V's either.
With what, ma'am?
As the hearing ends, the tension breaks slightly. A deputy jokes that sometimes you need to raise your voice to be heard, and even the judge laughs, recalling her own mother saying the same. It's a brief human moment that softens the mood after so much intensity. The court may be serious business, but it's still full of people trying to connect and understand each other.
In the names to pronounce it correctly.
It's always ve.
Aceves. Okay. All right. How's everything going on probation?
Pretty good, man.
And how's the employment?
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, probation. I know they're here for removal of GPS.
Yes, Judge. In reviewing Mr. Aceves' file, it indicates that he's been in compliance with everything. He's doing really well. There's not been any, it hasn't been any violations or anything with his GPS. Everything seems to be going good.
All right.
Your Honor, I have to be honest with the court. He did have a violation Saturday or Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
He was out. He should have been home at 2:00 or something. He thought it was later than that. So he went to Walmart, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was it. And he called him right away and he went back home. That was it. That's the only thing. And I wanted to be honest with the court because it's going to come in and I don't want the court to think I lied to her.
Okay.
So
Now, I appreciate.
Next, the tone completely changes. A new defendant steps up. Mr. Aves, here for a probation review. Judge Boyd greets him warmly. His progress report is good, steady job, full compliance, and no major violations. But honesty shines through when his attorney admits he was a little late one day, staying out past curfew for a trip to Walmart. Would you admit a small mistake in court if you knew it could hurt your record? Or would you stay quiet?
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And so he was at the Walmart.
Yes, ma'am. Right, Walmart?
Yeah, I was returning
Battery charger.
body charger that I wanted to return.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, I would like to point out though, the last time we were in court, you modified his conditions for 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So it may not be a violation that comes in. We have not received it as a violation.
Okay. What time were you at the Walmart?
3 p.m.
And
Oh.
that was for any purposes.
Yes.
It wasn't just for work or anything like that.
So you were correct. And you're, yeah,
No.
I have it here.
All
So,
this time from day one, not one, deleting this one, not one violation, Your Honor.
yes. Yes. And I do have it on my docket sheet that it was for 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
That's
for
what I
all
thought, but-
purposes. All right. So do you have any objections to removal of GPS?
No, Your Honor, I did speak to Mr. Aceves briefly. He says that everything's going well with his new job. He feels like everything is going good. So we don't have any objections. at this
All
time.
right. So I'm going to remove GPS, but here's the thing. I know this is San Antonio. A lot of things are,
The judge appreciates the honesty and verifies the details. Turns out it wasn't a violation after all. She praises his progress. Everything checks out. Then comes the good news. She removes his GPS monitor. But there's a twist of humor and wisdom as she warns him. Fiesta season is coming. Don't get wild and crazy. Her reminder about staying sober during San Antonio's biggest party shows both care and caution. Would you be able to resist the Fiesta temptation
about
if you
to
were in his
come
place?
upon us, mainly Fiesta. So don't get wild and crazy during Fiesta. And remember, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol on probation. And I know Fiesta, it's an alcohol fest, let's be honest. But you can walk down the street, everybody booth has alcohol in it. Everybody has those long things with the alcohol in it. Don't get caught up in that, understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I
really appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you're on track and everything is working out for you. Of course, you have a great attorney. If anything goes wrong or if there are any issues, you know, you can always contact your attorney. If you feel as though probation is not addressing something, you can always come to court and talk to the probation officer here or come to me.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'll order removal of the GPS.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Okay, we'll be excused.
Yes, we can, but I need to give you all another check-in day because I'm ordering removal of GPS, but I'm going to have you all come back after Fiesta.
Okay,
So we'll come back.
we're gonna have our own fiesta tonight, so tomorrow then.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back May 27th. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you need a reset form?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So we'll be back on May 27th. All right.
All right.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you. And I like the new haircut.
Judge, it's not nice to talk about hair in front of a bald guy.
So guys, what a day in court with Judge Boyd. We saw a defendant learn a tough lesson about courtroom respect and another person take a big step forward by getting their GPS removed. Judge Boyd's fairness and straight talk really shone through. But now we want to hear from you. What do you think about how these cases were handled? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this glimpse into the courtroom, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more real legal drama every week.
The hearing wraps up with smiles and gratitude. The defendant thanks Judge Boyd, who reminds him he can always come back if he feels misunderstood by probation. It's the perfect ending. One case shows conflict and correction. The other shows growth and second chances.